So a silver lining of the coronavirus pandemic is that many American corporations have been quite charitable and really helped out and donated pills to the American government and also American hospitals. But they've also, private companies that produce pillows are now shifting to making E95 masks for protective equipment for doctors and nurses that will inevitably save many lives. So that's all incredible. Now, you might be wondering, what is Activision doing to spread the cheer and try to lighten the mood here and help us all out, get through this, global pandemic? Well, they're releasing Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. Now, before I just shit on this remaster, which I am going to do, I should note this is a $20 remaster. It is single player only, so there's no multiplayer, which everyone knows is the best part about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but Modern Warfare 2... that was my game. I love that game. Played it all day, every day. I think it came out in 2010, so, about a decade ago now at this point. So it's a decade old. It's a decade-old game. The campaign takes 5 hours to play, maybe 6 if you're slow and not playing it at the fastest pace you can. And a 5-hour campaign, $20, that's $4 an hour for a game that's over 10 years old. I mean, that's obviously just stupid. And of course, this is a remaster, but it's not like they're adding new features like you would see in like a Final Fantasy remake. It's really just a copy and paste with improved graphics, which is fine. I would gladly pay probably $2.99 for that. I would pay $2.99 for a Modern Warfare 2 remaster. I would take 5 hours, play the game in the improved graphics. It's a phenomenal campaign. I think it's really good. It's quite iconic, as I said, because I kind of grew up on it, so I have a strong reverence for it. But $20, get the fuck out of here. What are they even thinking that anyone would pay for that? Realistically, I don't think anyone will buy it. Also, I should note, there's not even Spec Ops. Okay, at the very least, I would think, okay, campaign and Spec Ops. Now, here, let me throw this at you. What if they gave us the campaign, the multiplayer, and Spec Ops, and it was $20, and you could play with your friends on Modern Warfare 2 on PS4? Now, that's a deal. I would buy that any day of the week. Because now we're playing multiplayer together, which is obviously what you want with Modern Warfare 2. Now, Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, it's a mixed bag. It's the first Call of Duty multiplayer I played. There are many that I played after that were better and more balanced games and just better overall products. But Modern Warfare 2 was a lot of fun. It was a high-risk, high-reward game. What does that mean? Well, if you got 5 kills, you could very well get an AC-130 and just bombard people and go on a 25-kill streak. And all it took was a 5-kill streak to get that Predator missile, and then get the Harrier, and then get the AC-130, and then you're just raining down on people and demolishing people. Call of Duty, as it went on, it was more like you needed to get 10 or 15 kills to get that type of really good kill streak going. 10 or 15 gun kills, which is challenging to do. So it was a high-risk, high-reward game in the sense that you were definitely rewarded if you went on a kill streak. Other than that, there was one-man army noob tubes and a lot of other cringy shit. Tactical insertions. Blast shield was really dumb, and it was like this weird perk equipment that you used instead of a perk. So there were a lot of challenges with the game that they would also not improve or fix upon in a remaster, which is actually okay. I'm not advocating for that. I don't like when they remaster multiplayer games and fix the multiplayer, because you kind of take away the charm of that. With a single-player game, I would like to see new features. For instance, in Batman Return to Arkham, why were there not any new side missions? Get Kevin Conroy back, have him shoot for like 2 days. It'd literally be like 20 hours, and he could film hours and hours of additional content. And then also have new side missions with new villains. That would have been a great value add for Batman Return to Arkham. But here we are sitting here, and I bought the game without them needing to do any of that extra shit, and I still bought it. So that's the problem, and I hope no one buys this game. I really hope that we all boycott it, because $20 for no multiplayer, that's just ridiculous. As I said, I'm not opposed to a $20 Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. What I'm opposed to is a $20... Think about it this way. Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2010. It shipped for $60. And with the $60, you got single player as one prong of the game, multiplayer as another prong, and co-op. So you're paying $20 for each prong of that game. And you're paying $60 for a complete product with several almost like mini games or sub games within it. Now, cut to Modern Warfare Remastered. We don't get any of that shit. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, you just get single player, and it's still $20, which is the price that you paid for it back in the day when you paid for $60 for 3 games. Now you're paying $20 for 1. So we're paying the same exact price for a game that's 10 years old. Just think about that. It's obviously ridiculous. Would you pay, full price for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered if it were to come out? No, it should be $20, as a remaster of a 10-year-old game that includes the entirety of that game. This is obviously a scam, obviously a ripoff. Don't pay for it. And hopefully the backlash is so strong from people like me on YouTube and other people that, not saying that I'm influencing Activision, I know they don't give a shit what I have to say, but, you know, just enough people to feed back on it and be like, no, we're not buying this, then hopefully they'll receive that feedback, delay the game 6 months, put it out with multiplayer, and then we're talking. And then we're all noob-tubing each other on Afghan together, and I'm down for that. I would pay $20 to get noob-tubed on Afghan. I would not pay $20 to mow down a bunch of Russian civilians in the No Russian mission. It's just creepy. I don't want to do that. So anyway, $5, you've got me. No, I said $2.99. I'm sticking to that. Lower your price, Activision. Cut it by 1/10, and then we're talking. Otherwise, you way overprice this game, and no one's going to buy it. So...